George Kilpatrick, Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about. Well, Katherine Dahlke is in. She's the Director of Talent Acquisition at Oneida Nation Enterprises. Of course, they're a partner of Inspiration for the Nation. We thank them for that. And Katherine, so good to have you on the program. Kathy, so good to have you on the program, but I know that's your formal name. And so talent acquisition, that's just a fancy name for HR, isn't it?
It's a fancy name for recruiting, right? And again, thank you for having us today on the show. Really appreciate the opportunity.
So, how long have you worked for the nation? I know that you've had quite a bit of experience in this area of talent acquisition, and I know the nation is on a mission to recruit more talent. So, how long have you been there? You relocated from. You must be a Packers fan, right? Because you
So I've been with the nation coming up on 3 years. I relocated from the Green Bay area in Wisconsin, as they say.
How do they say it?
Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I'm a native Bostonian, and
Lord. Okay.
I have to shamelessly say I was a Patriots fan until.
Okay. And are you a Red Sox fan too?
Of course.
Yeah. Kathy, we're good. We're okay. I'm a Yankees fan, so that's that, right?
That is great, and it's a wonderful rivalry.
Isn't that great? And you guys are winning in this century, unfortunately, for me.
Well, yeah, in this century, it's young yet. It's young. But you talk about winning out there in the market and rivalries, and you talk about being on a mission. We are on a mission to bring talent to the Oneida Nation Enterprise organization. And as most people know us from our brand verticals, Turning Stone, YBR Casino, and Point Place Casino, and the Lake House, and our Save-Ons and Play-Ons. We are just so excited that the economy is coming back from the pandemic, and we have a lot of positions that we've opened up as we're expanding our offerings and our businesses. So that's really what we're here today to talk about is, what can we do for people to get them back to work?
Yeah, let's talk about some of those positions that you have available right now. We've been telling folk, on enterprises.com if they want to find out how to be involved. So you have a variety of positions across all of your platforms, as you talked about. Obviously Turning Stone, the biggest brand in the brand as part of the Oneida Nation Enterprises, but there's some other places and spaces that people may not be as familiar with.
Correct. So again, I love the fact that we've got all these different opportunities, whether it be traditional food and beverage servers that you think about at all of our restaurants, whether it's Burgers of Madison County at Point Place Casino, or a new offering there, the Perfect Pour Cafe, for a barista type role, to our casino opportunities, a dealer school. We train people to be blackjack dealers, and when they come out of school, they're earning between $18 and $25 an hour. It's insane right now. And that could be at our YBR Casino in Chittenango, or up at our main casino in Turning Stone. And it's not just about full-time. I think coming out of the pandemic, we've learned a lot of folks are looking for flexibility in their jobs, right? Whether it's part-time, flexible hours, seasonality of roles. We get so much busier as the warm weather comes. And I'm saying that looking out my window at the snow going,
right. At the time of this conversation, it is actually snowing. Yes, it is.
It's actually snowing right now. But no, I mean, as we open our golf courses, we give people the flexibility to say, I want to work summer and summer hours, and my availability is limited to particular days of the week or time of day. We have that flexibility in our part-time roles because we have so many different outlets, whether it's our convenience stores at Save-On or Maple Leaf Market, or at our golf courses as we're looking at food and beverage servers, at our clubhouses and our restaurants there, or grounds keepers. There's that ability to sort of pick and choose right now, and we're actively recruiting, and in some cases we're putting out a nice little incentive. You may not be aware, we're going to be opening our latest hotel property, Sandstone Hollow Hotel, which is just off of the Turning Stone site later in the spring, and we're still spring because it's still snowing. And housekeepers right now we are very much actively looking at growing our housekeeping staff to manage all of our outlets. There's $1,000 sign-on bonus that we're offering.
Okay, that's a stimulus. Okay,
that
I
is,
see you.
Yeah. Right. So that's just been a great incentive because it's a great opportunity to get your foot in the door, learn our business, good hours, that are there. They're daytime hours. You're done by 5 o'clock during the day, and it's going to be light out until 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night come the summer. So you can go and enjoy the beautiful central New York summer weather we have here. So I think, the main point is we're not just a casino. We have so many different opportunities and offerings. If you're a high school student, 18 or older, and you're looking to do something for the summer, you're coming up on that time of year where you're looking for something to do. Like I said, a host or a hostess, a cashier in one of our outlets. Maybe, you like the excitement of bingo and you want to work in our bingo hall. We can upskill you, we can train you. You can kind of look around and see, well, this is pretty diverse. There's a lot of different things I could do. Let me test this for the summer before I go back to school or go on to college, and then come back. And we get so many stories of folks who've started in an area, whether it be golf or in the restaurant, the culinary, in the back, learning the trade. They come during the summer, they go to school, they come back a couple summers while they're in college. Again, great earning opportunity for college students. And then they turn that into a longer term career. And while they're with us, they grow into different parts of the organization, because you could have 3, 4, 5 different careers in one spot. I think that's huge, knowing that, in today's market where things are uncertain, you don't have to be stuck. You can come here and enjoy a really long career opportunity and explore so many different options.
Kathy Dahlke, Director of Talent Acquisition at Oneida Nation Enterprises, talking about all of the opportunities that there are for people right now, even as we speak. And going back to something you talked about earlier, you said, people can be a dealer, training $18 to $25 an hour. You don't even have to have experience, but you will be trained, and that will be your experience. So I think that's pretty good. And you also mentioned a new hotel going up, which I find amazing, given that we're in a pandemic, coming out of it, and how that you were able to build something during the pandemic is great. But how's the nation doing coming out of the pandemic?
I think we've been doing very well. I mean, I think we reopened last June. We'd actually acquired and revitalized Sandstone, but not pre-pandemic. So that's the great story. And so it's like, what a wonderful opportunity to open its doors, as we're just getting such demand for people to come and do staycations in the area, and to open that back up at this point in time. We've been steadily opening more and more of our outlets. We've been increasing our capacity, and we've just seen tremendous traffic coming through all of our properties. We're not 100% open yet. There are certain things we're looking to be on track as more and more folks get out there and get vaccinated, and we keep taking care of ourselves and each other, and we're looking forward to that. But no, business has been good. People are excited to get out. We have an extraordinarily safe property. We take great care to ensure that both our employees and our guests are in the safest environment that they can be in during these unprecedented times. And I think it shows in the guest satisfaction. It always delights me when I'm walking through the property on a Monday afternoon, and I can hear the bells going off on the casino floor, and I see folks in line at the food hall, and checking out the offerings at Wicked Pizza and Badboro, and just getting the people to be there to serve the food and to take care of our guests. It's a great time. It's a great time to get in and get some work.
So who is the ideal employee, if you will?
Oh gosh, everyone. All right. So the ideal employee, we want somebody with a little bit of passion for service, for customer service, because it's all about that guest interaction. Right. People come because they want to be happy, they want to have fun, they want to enjoy a great meal. So a great employee is somebody who is, outgoing, great customer service, willing to learn, because we train on the job, we develop people on the job. We'll bring folks in out of high school or college, who've got that great attitude and willingness, and we'll coach you and teach you in areas, again, across the board, whether it's starting off at the ground level in our kitchens, or if it's a server role. Even I'll go back to dealer school. We actually pay you to come in and get training to be a dealer. And we have a class that's starting up on May 17th. We're taking applications through May 7th. We'll pay you $12.50 an hour. it's part-time class for 4 weeks to learn how to be a dealer. And they show you everything. The trainers are amazing. They say they can teach anybody, maybe not me, there's some counting involved, but other than that, they spend the time and you learn the trade, and then you get out on that dealer floor, and that earning capacity goes right now, again, $18 to $25 an hour. That's unprecedented. And it's a fun job, and you're interacting, with guests, and you're just enjoying the game with them. So
stand by. So you're going to train everybody. So what are the best parts of working for the nation? And you can speak to it as somebody who's recently a recent employee of the nation.
Absolutely. You say that, and the first thing that I think about is this feeling of family. You're 4,700 employees strong, and you just get this sense of team and welcome and environment. And I think it's because of the care with which we treat our guests. We replicate that. We treat each other with that care and support. Mm-hmm. And, even if we've been gone because of the pandemic, just coming back and that warm connection and greeting, and we're so happy to see you, we're happy to work together. We take care of each other, we support one another, and there's always something new here. I'll walk through the property and I'll notice, a refresh or, a new face or a new offering, and that's exciting. But there's always that sense of excitement too. And, that feeling you get when you're helping a guest out, it's a job you can feel good about. And I love that. And it's not, for some people, it starts off being a job. It becomes a passion. It becomes a career. We don't say we are one for no reason. We are one. And people live by that. And I absolutely love it.
And there are opportunities to grow, Kathy?
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, yes. A lot of promotion from within, a lot of ability to move across different departments. I've seen people start as, a cashier in our back of house dining room, go through dealer training, get on the dealer floor, move up to supervisor. I've seen folks move up through, started in golf grounds in the summer, and they've decided to come back and they're working the front desk at the lodge. So you can just, you can really map out your own future and your career here and go anywhere you want to go in our organization.
How many employees do you have right now?
So we run it usually about 4,700 employees, and we continue to hire seasonal folks as well. And we supplement that with our students coming in for culinary programs. So it just kind of goes up and down from that point. And we have a lot of openings and a lot of opportunity.
A lot of openings, a lot of opportunities. Kathy Dahlke. And by the way, Kathy, tell me a little bit about you. And I know you do a lot of volunteering. You have some causes and some passions. A little bit about you.
Oh, I appreciate that. So a couple of things that I'm passionate about. My sister is a 11-year breast cancer survivor. So fundraising through various outlets, whether it be Avon Walk or Susan G. Komen for breast cancer is a space. I'm also very interested in community development and finding my way here as I've relocated to Central New York. And it's those things about matching causes up. Looking at STEM programs and getting kids interested in science, technology, and math programs. What we can do to revitalize the area. Those are the things that really excite me. And I love that it matches my job, right? Because it all comes together. I want to give people an opportunity, whether it's to be healthy or whether it's to have a better situation from an urban development perspective, or whether it's to have a career. It's all together. If you don't have your health and your happiness and a great opportunity, what do you have?
Yeah, I know that's for a fact. And I know that you're also active in supporting work for muscular dystrophy as well.
Yes, I very much so. My first husband and his mom were both individuals who suffered with muscular dystrophy, and unfortunately, did not make it. But they're very passionate about the cause. It's extraordinarily debilitating, and the impact that it has on the individual and the family. So I love that we do drives for that in our convenience stores, and that we do give back to the community as an organization for it. It's a tough disease. It's not one that gets a lot of awareness.
Well, thank you for your work and raising awareness in both those issues. And the reason why I bring that up is because for many people, you have a whole life, right? There's this and there's that, but there's also some things that you get to do outside of your everyday. And I wanted to give you some space to talk about some of those things. So, But right now, the thing at hand is, how do we get on board with the Oneida Nation Enterprises? Give us the lowdown.
Come and see us. All right, I'm gonna drop a website on you. All right, www.onenterprises.com/careers.
Okay.
www.onenterprises.com/careers. It's a great site when you get there. Great videos. There are easy apply buttons. We're pushing you right to Indeed now to make it an easy resume drop. And once you drop that resume, I have a team of people just outside this door, just waiting and watching and picking up the phone and calling you. So my best advice, if you get a call, answer the call. We call you, we text you. Please reply if you apply.
Look, you heard it from the top. Kathy Dahlke is the Director of Talent Acquisition on enterprises.com/careers. That's how you get connected. Seasonal, part-time, full-time, flexibility, new properties. Oh, and by the way, if you have a passion for housekeeping, $1,000 bonus right now. Because okay, so listen, that's a nice little stimulus. Lots of opportunities for you there. And we just want to say thanks again to the Oneida Nation Enterprises. They're our partners. You'll be hearing more from them throughout the year, but we're so glad that we get a chance to meet some of the great people behind one of the area's largest employers. Kathy Dahlke, thank you so much. And we look forward to, and listen, when you put on that application, tell them you heard of it, tell them George sent you, okay? So that they know that this partnership is working for all of us. Thank you, Kathy, and we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you so much, George. We appreciate you.
All right, take care.